Hey, what's good, guys? It's Broski here again, and I'm gonna talk about my experiences in the beta in Battlefield 2042. Let's get it. Well, first of all, the beta was decent. It wasn't that bad, but again, the performance issues was really crazy. The bugs were insane. Player teleporting, ragdolls and shit. That was really too much for me. It just killed the whole experience. I couldn't play it as much as I wanted to due to those circumstances, and also the aim assist on console. There is strong aim assist in this game, and you have no option to turn it off. Obviously, on the release, that's not gonna be an issue because you will have the option to turn it off. But the performance and the bugs issues, especially if you're doing crossplay on next gen consoles, oh my lord, it's too much to bear with. At some point, I even had to go back and play on the PS4 beta version of the game. Because if you play on PS5, you download the PS5 version of the game, you can choose the game version of the PS4. You have to download it again so you can play on the PS4 beta. Because I understand the builds are different. You have 64 on PS4 and you have 128 on the PS5. Which brings me to my next topic: cross gen multiplayer. Like, if you are doing a cross gen multiplayer, it's very hard to get games. Why? Because you might only be able to get 2 to 3 games, and then the rest of the servers are just full of bots, AI players. And if you have a PS5 version of the beta, you're forced to play against crossplay against PC players, because cross-gen crossplay is not really optimized. And I don't know if that's a big thing or a small thing, because we're gonna have to wait to see how the release of the game is gonna look like for console players. But PCs, they don't have a problem. They don't have a problem. It's a big upgrade for them. They're all enjoying it across the platform. Even me, I downloaded the game on PC for the last 3 hours. Last 4 hours of the open beta, I played for 3 hours, and I gotta say my experience on PC for 3 hours was way better than my experience on console for 13 hours. And honestly, I gotta say, like, PC might be the move for me, but I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to wait till the game releases and make my decision from there. Because I haven't pre-ordered the game, and I really don't care about the pre-order bonuses. So if you really care about the pre-order bonuses, by all means, go ahead and pre-order the game. Otherwise, I recommend you to wait for it. So one of my main concerns were the specialist thingy. The new addition to the Battlefield franchise, and those specialists, they all look the fucking same. It doesn't matter they're in your team or opposing team, they all look the same. And the only way tell them you can tell allies from foes was by looking at your mini map. Your allies usually have a green or blue color on the mini map. The blue small triangle, we usually call them blueberries, and the enemies have an orange indicator above the head or on the mini map. Those are the only way you can tell someone is an enemy or a friend in this game on the beta right now. And this is an example of the aim assist I was talking about. See, right there, I missed 2 shots. Those shots on me, I didn't aim it properly. But right here, I was about to shoot it, and then my scope just moved to the guy behind him, and I couldn't control it. I just let it play out. And here, I tried to drag shot him. Just drag shot. It didn't work because of the aim assist. Because it was still aiming at the guy behind him. It didn't let me do it. So those are minor things. On release, you'll be able to turn it off easily. I'm not worried about that. And honestly speaking, if DICE can pull this off, on the release, this is gonna be the best Battlefield we had in recent years. And honestly speaking, I don't trust any launch of Battlefield games. Why is that? I didn't play BF3 on release, so I can't really speak on that release, how the game was. But BF4, BF1, BF5, BF4 was horrible, BF1 was decent, BF5 was already horrible but better than BF4 in terms of release date. So with that in mind, I'm really skeptical about how DS is gonna pull this off. Because I have a degree in software engineering and I know a lot about programming stuff, all those how the game works. I already have a basic knowledge foundation about it, how it works and stuff. So I don't think they will have enough time to really fix this game. Especially they say this build of the beta is old. But still, I just don't trust it. Developers are not gonna come out and say, "Yo, the game is not ready." They won't say it. They will always say you will have day one patch, and we all know day one patch ain't gonna fix most of the issues. So if you have already pre-ordered a game, by all means, and FPS is the only game you play, you're not gonna miss out a lot, bro. Just by all means, wait out, play the game on release day, have fun. If you haven't pre-ordered the game like I do, don't worry about pre-order bonuses. They're only cosmetic stuffs. You know, play the game 7 days early. That is nothing much. Just wait out, see the content creators on both platforms, PC and console, and then from there make a decisive decision to go ahead and purchase the game. Personally, I think that should push, or EA should push the release of Battlefield till next year, January or February, so that they can polish it properly. But again, this game has the potential to be the best Battlefield in years, bruh. So with that being said, that's all from me. And hopefully, I hope you enjoyed this small montage, even though I didn't get enough of good clips. So bye bye. See you next time.